There we are.
Hello.
Wonderful welcome
Yay.
there.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the... Sorry, it just came upon me. But welcome to the 12 p.m. or the midday webinar with It Takes, which I don't see very often. I don't think I've seen anyone do this webinar yet.
Okay,
So
that's
maybe
good.
we are
Perfect.
we're starting something different.
Yay.
Exactly. So I don't know if anyone would join us. I hope so. But
Usually
while
at
we
this
wait,
time.
we can introduce ourselves.
Oh, yeah, we have so many viewers. Can you see that? Yeah, great.
So while we introduce ourselves, yes, it just appeared. Please introduce yourselves in the comments. And also just please be wary that there is a delay between when we see your comments and also I think between Angela and I.
Oh God,
So
yes.
don't
Yes.
panic if
Yes.
there are some pauses.
Yeah. Hey, Flavia. Hi. Good to see you.
Hi, how are you?
Salvatore.
Yes, and Salvatore.
Fantastic.
Where are you all?
Yeah, where are you guys watching from? We'd love to know. I had Flavia in my class yesterday, so I think Flavia is from Milan. I think Milan, yes. And Giuseppe is from Milan. And Frank is probably from Napoli.
Hello?
Because Naples land. Nice. Very good. All right, guys. So let me also introduce myself. My name is Angela. And I am from a beautiful country called Nepal. And yeah, mind the delay, yeah, guys. Yes, so I am from Nepal, and I have been a teacher at my English school in Meravili for the past 2.5 years, almost coming to 3, maybe, I don't know. Okay, so it's been wonderful. Yes, Flavia, I saw you yesterday, and yes, from Rome. And welcome Danilo from Sicily. And Salvatore says he's from Salerno. Great.
Oh, I love it. I love it when the students come from all over. It's really nice.
Fantastic.
It's one nice thing about the webinars is we get to meet the students from all over Italy, not just in Milan, where Angela and I both teach. So I am from London in England. My name is Jadene. And yeah, like I said, I've been living in Milan, not for as long as Angela, only for 7 months. Oh. So I am hoping that things get a bit nicer.
Yes. Oh my God.
Okay, so here we go. Frank says, my name is Francesco and I live in Villariccia, 10 kilometers north of Naples. Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. So many nice places to visit in Italy.
And yes, I cannot wait until we are able to travel again.
Oh
I've
my
never
God.
been to the south of Italy, so I'd like to go.
Yeah, I think
Yes,
that's one
and
of
also
the
by the
good
sea.
places. Oh yes, my God. Italy has the best beaches ever. So it's like
There's so many as well.
Yeah.
Because it's such a long country with just the coast everywhere.
You know.
How many of you in the comments live near the sea?
So that we can, so that we can just, feel envious.
Be jealous.
And jealous, yeah, exactly.
Oh no. So Angela, before you came to Milan, did you live in a different part of Italy? Or only lived in Milan?
No, I've only lived in Milan. My husband is from Tuscany. My husband is from a very small little town called Capalbio. I don't know if some of you know. And Capalbio is one of the most beautiful places I've ever been to. It's really amazing.
Oh,
Yeah, Jadine, that's one place you really have to go to because they have beautiful beaches and good food, obviously. So, yeah,
really, of course. Everywhere has good
everywhere in
food,
Italy.
just
Yeah.
slightly different.
Okay, I'm Marcello. I'm 38 years old. I come from Sicily, but now I live in Legnano. I know Legnano because I have a friend who lives there. She's an American girl married to an Italian boy. Yeah, Legnano.
Ooh,
Very nice. It's near Milan.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so in today's focus activity, Angela, would you like to read the objectives
Yes,
for today?
yes, absolutely. So, using the phrases it takes, describing distances, how much slash how many. So, we're going to see the differences and we're going to see why when we use how much and how many. Great. So,
Exactly.
Flavia says, I live quite near the sea,
Okay.
but I prefer other areas in Italy to go to, the beach. White, cleaner water. Near Rome, the sea is not so good. Hmm. Okay, very well written. I
Cleaner.
understand that. Just yeah, the just the spellings. It's probably a typo.
Yes.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Probably when you're near, it's very difficult to get the kind of beautiful, clean beaches near a city.
Yeah.
That's one thing. Just because you have
Yeah.
so many more people going to the beach, maybe it's easier
Yeah.
to litter, which
Oh
is
my
where
God.
which is where you drop rubbish
Yep.
or trash on the floor.
Yeah. That's a good word.
Yeah, and also just to get dirty.
Yeah. I don't want to confuse them
Okay.
with a litter of
So
kittens because that's what's coming to my mind right now.
that's
Okay.
true. That's true.
Okay, so litter to drop
Okay.
rubbish, trash on the floor. Okay, very nice.
Okay, so we've got some questions on the screen, and I want everyone to answer them. I'm going to ask them to Angela, but
Yes.
anyone who wants to answer, please put the number of the question and then put your answer in the comments and we can read it out.
Yes,
So,
please.
how long? So, question number 1, how long does it take to get from your house to the school? And we're talking here about time. So, how
Yeah.
long, how much time?
Does it take? Okay, so it takes 20 minutes to get from my house to the school. Okay, 20 minutes by tram. What about you, Jadine? How long does it take to get from your house to our school in Meravili, which you haven't worked in as
I
yet?
actually, yeah, I don't know. I have no idea, but I think maybe also about 20 minutes. I think it will take about 20 minutes by the train
Okay.
to Cairoli. And we have
Okay.
Eulalia, who lives in Rome but comes from Mozambique. No problem for being
Yes,
late.
Eulalia, you're
Fine.
very welcome here because she's a regular and I know her from these webinars. Very good. Eulalia, very regular. Yeah, very regular student. Perfect. Okay, Flavia says it takes about
So
20.
it's to my
Okay,
office.
okay, oops. Oh, sorry, guys, the connection is like,
By underground, it's quite fun.
by underground.
No problem.
Oh, Lord. By underground. Very nice.
So you can't really walk this distance then, Flavia.
Yeah. Subway,
Okay,
metro.
so Marcello. So Marcello says for the first question, it's about 2 kilometers. And I go to, because we use the present simple, go to talk about something regular. And also, whenever we talk about go for movement, we always say to a place. It was really nice, Marcello, that you've told us this about distance. But this question, when we say how long does something take, we're asking about time, not about distance. So how long does it take means how much time.
Okay, very
So
good.
tell us, Marcello, how much time does it take?
And I think Marcello used went because he's talking about the past.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, probably that. Okay, all right. So Giuseppe says it takes 30 minutes by underground from my house to the school. Great. No, by foot it would be more than an hour, I guess. Flavia says, okay, so that would be a pretty long walk.
Yes.
So Eulalia says it takes 40 minutes by underground from my house to my school. Okay, to the school. Okay. Marcella, sorry. No, Marcella, you don't have to be sorry.
No, don't apologize. No.
It's our job.
No. Okay, and Francesco, it takes 1 hour. So then we from a place to a place. So it takes 1 hour from the school to my house, but 5 minutes from my office to the school. Okay, so it's much easier to go to English lessons from work.
Yeah.
Okay, very good, guys. So then the second question is different. So how many eggs does it take to make an omelette? And in this question, we're asking how many eggs do you need? So does it take is kind of like do you need? How long does it take? How much time do you need? How many eggs does it take? How many eggs do you need?
Okay, yeah. How many eggs does it take to make an omelette for you, Jadene? In case I have to make you breakfast one of these days.
Oh, I hope so. For me, probably for an omelette, only 2 eggs, I think.
Yeah, I think that would be a good amount. Yeah,
Yeah.
it takes 2 eggs to make an omelette for me.
What about for you?
Yeah, about 2 eggs.
Also 2?
Yeah, 2 eggs would do.
But if I want to scramble the eggs, so not an omelette, if I want to have it scrambled, then it takes 3 eggs, because I think the eggs shrink. They become smaller when you scramble them. Really?
Okay, if you say so. All right. So okay. Nice, very good. Yeah. Flavia says just 2 eggs, like us. Giuseppe says I take 4 eggs. I need 3 eggs, says Eulalia. So I would say eggs are very high in cholesterol, so you have to be careful about taking a huge amount of eggs. Like 4 eggs is considered quite a lot. So be careful, Giuseppe. Okay.
Yes, and
that's just my take.
Also, Giuseppe, we don't say I take 4 eggs, so we can either say it takes 4 eggs, which is like saying you need, the world needs 4 eggs. But if you're talking just for you personally, we say I need or I use, but not I take.
Great.
Oh, Francesca has a baby omelette.
Oh, it's too little. Just one is too little, but it's okay.
Yes, Francesca, you and Giuseppe can eat together, and then you will have the right number.
Oh Lord. Mhm. Okay, Marcella says I often have breakfast with eggs, and I need 2 eggs for an omelette. Great. So I need 2 eggs for an
Okay.
omelette. Very nice. Perfect.
Exactly. The good guys. Well done. So very
Mhm.
very different opinions on what we want for omelets. But it's okay. Everyone is different. Um so then question 3, which is a very difficult question.
Mhm.
How long does it take to learn English? So again, how much time do you think a person needs to learn English? And this is your opinion.
Yeah.
And also, Paolo has appeared from Modena. I make an omelette with 2 eggs, like me, Paolo.
Hi, Paolo. I remember Paolo because I remember that it was the teacher Seth and myself. We complimented him on his beard, and I remember this
That's a
picture.
nice.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Okay, I wonder, Paolo, does the beard still look so good in quarantine, or have you just decided to let it grow?
Oh
Okay.
God.
So
Yes.
Angie, what do you think?
How long does it take to learn English? Well, I grew up speaking English because I went to an English school, and my parents spoke English, and so on, and speak English, obviously. But I don't know. I think the right question for me would be, how long does it take to learn Italian? And I think that even 10 lifetimes are not going to be enough because, Italian is tough. It's difficult. The grammar is crazy. And I love Italian, but it is very difficult. I've been living here for 5 years. I haven't put in any effort into learning Italian, unfortunately, because of work and my child and household chores. But I am speaking basic Italian at the moment in 5 years, so I am ashamed, a little ashamed.
But do you think you can get by? So
Yeah,
to get by
yeah, I can
is
get
a
by.
phrase which means can you survive with this language skill? So yeah, I
Yeah,
think it depends. You don't have to be an Italian pro, a
yeah,
professional. Maybe
mhm,
even in English for us, I learn more English every day. So language you
yeah.
can
You're
never
right.
learn everything, but
Yeah,
if you
you're
learn
right.
enough to express yourself, then it could be
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And I
Like I
think
can
maybe
order
two
food.
years.
Yeah, like you can go
Yeah,
to a
yes.
restaurant, order food. Yeah, so you can survive. You can go to the grocery store, ask them for whatever you need. Okay, so survival. Okay, so yeah, I can get by. What about you? Can you get by, Jadine, of 7 months
No,
Italian experience?
no, definitely not. I'm
Not yet.
awful Italian. I'm too shy to try,
Mhm.
and there are too many rules. But I
Yeah. Oh my
think
God.
in
Yes.
time maybe it will get a bit better.
And also here in
I mix up
Milan,
all of the tenses.
true. And also here in Milan, people tend to talk to you in English. As soon as they get that you don't speak proper Italian, they switch to English because everybody's trying to learn English. So it doesn't give me an opportunity to actually practice my Italian. This is
Oh, you
just a
just have
little,
to be strong then, Angela. You
and
have to
just push
reply
through.
in Italian.
I will, I
Just
will.
keep going.
So Flavia says,
Okay.
if you study abroad and you practice English every day, I think that 9 months to a year would be sufficient. But if you live in another city, it's not so easy. Wow, that's a very
Yeah,
nice answer. Okay.
yeah, I agree as well.
Okay. Ilelia says, I I've been taking English lessons for 3 months. Okay. So Giuseppe says he's been learning English for a year.
Yes, but I think Giuseppe and Eulalia, there is again some confusion about
Mm-hmm.
the question. So, how long does it take to learn English? It doesn't mean how long have you studied English. It means how long do you think you need to become fluent?
Yeah. Marcella says, English is very difficult for me, but in this moment, I often study English, and to learn English, I take about. So Marcelo tries to learn English. He studies English for about 4 hours every day. Oh, that's really
Wow.
nice. Very good. Paula says, I need two lives. Sometimes I think it's impossible for me. No, but look at your sentence. It's so good.
It's
It's so
true.
good. Yeah, you're doing great.
Yes. Just don't forget the subject, Paolo. But yes, it's true.
Yeah.
Okay, and Francesco, for me, it takes. So remember, it's always it takes in the plural.
Yeah.
So it takes over 1 year. Okay. Oh, and Eulalia has said, I think I need 8 months.
Yeah,
Yes.
good.
So
Good. She's so focused. Go getter. She's a go getter.
Yes. Hello, Ioana.
Hi. Yana, hello.
Okay. So well
Welcome.
done, everyone. I know these questions can be a bit confusing because it takes is a very strange phrase. But if you hear it takes, just imagine it as what do you need or what does it need to be complete? So again, Giuseppe, I need 2 years to learn English. Excellent. So we can say, I think it takes 2 years to learn English.
Yeah.
Exactly. Perfect. Well done, guys.
Yeah, well done. Good.
Okay. So, Angela, would you like to read this slide?
Yes. So, driving time. Use questions beginning with how long to ask how much time you need to travel. For example, how long does it take to drive from Portland to Seattle? It takes 3 hours and 20 minutes. Okay, so that's how long it takes. All right, so
yes, exactly.
Let's see. Let's ask people about, the distances between, for example, I know that Flavia's from Rome. And okay, for example, Flavia, okay, not just Flavia, to anyone, how long does it take to drive from Rome to Milan? Okay, so could you guys answer that? Okay, the answer should start with it
Yes, I
take.
remember.
Yeah.
Exactly. So remember as well, we're using from the place you start. So you start from Rome, and to is the place you finish. So to Milan.
Exactly.
And you can tell us as well other things. How long does it take to go from your house to your favorite restaurant or to your favorite city? How long, Angela, does it take to go from Italy to Nepal?
Ooh, if we're talking about direct flights, I think I've never taken a direct flight, but if I were to calculate the time, it takes about 10 hours to get from Milan to Kathmandu. Okay.
Wow. So it's not terrible, but it's quite long. It's like half a day.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so Flavia says it takes 5 hours drive. We say 5 hours to drive from Rome to Milan. It is better to go by train as it takes 3 hours. Well, perfect answer.
You're right. Yeah.
And very informative. I didn't know
Yes.
this. Just
Yes, and it's true, because my husband often travels to Rome. Okay, and so I know that Flavia is correct. Yep.
Wow. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Giuseppe says it takes 4 hours.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And Marcello says, I like this. He asks and answers a question. So,
Ah,
how long does it take to drive from work to, so from my work to my house?
okay, yeah.
It takes 30 minutes.
Wow.
Okay,
Half an hour
perfect. So
driving.
that's quite, that's
That's
not
nice.
bad.
Not bad at all. Very good. Okay.
Well done, everyone. And how long does it, because I'm trying to plan my holidays whenever this can happen. So how
Maybe
long does it
2021, next holiday.
2021? I have enough time, exactly. How long does it take to go from Milan
Mm-hmm.
to the nicest beach in Italy that you know?
Hmm.
What do you think?
Flavia says my
So
boyfriend lives in
Flavia's
Milan.
boy.
So, yeah, that's why she knows. So, Flavia, the next time you're here in Milan, you have to come and see us at my English school in Meravigli because everybody knows you now.
Yes.
Oops, here you go. Oops. Okay, we're both clicking and clicking.
Okay, so Paolo, how long does it take to drive from Sydney to Melbourne? It takes 9 hours by a fast car. Wow.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
Australia is so big.
Yeah.
Everything is really far away.
Okay. Eulalia
And
says
Eulalia,
it takes the driver. Okay, it takes it takes the driver from Rome to Florence. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to figure out this sentence here. So it takes
maybe it's easier
hours. Yeah.
if we say it takes and then the time.
Yeah.
Everybody, so it takes 3 hours and 8 minutes to drive. So then the verb
Mm-hmm.
from the place, so
From
from
Rome to
Rome to
Florence.
Florence.
Mm-hmm. But it takes 1
But
hour and 27 minutes by train. So that's good. I only got thrown off track because of the word driver. So the driver is the person who is operating that vehicle, okay? That car, who is driving that car. So I thought she wanted to say that it takes the driver, okay, etc. So Frank says with Frecciarossa, it takes 5 hours from Naples to Milan. Okay, so it's not that
wow,
far.
that's not very long.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Flavia says yes. Hopefully it will be soon. Yes, hopefully. I hope we'll all be able to travel soon because staying at home is getting a little uncomfortable. We need to move.
Yes, I can agree. I can agree. Oh, and some advice for me. So, Jadene, you should go to the Liguria region. To the Cinque Terre.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it takes about 3 hours to drive from Milan. Yes, I would
Okay.
like to.
Oh yes,
I
I
would like
would
to.
love to go there. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
and do you
Cinque
know how
Terre.
long it takes to walk the 5 beaches? Because maybe I will try and do this as well one day.
I can't do that with
Okay.
my child. Lucky you.
No, you can carry.
Oh
It's
my
a really
God.
big
Would you like
workout.
to try?
You can do some arms.
I can go with you if
No,
you
not yet. Not yet.
if you plan
We
to
can
carry
share.
me.
We can have one arm each.
Okay.
Okay,
Right.
so we were just talking about driving time. So driving in a car. Now we are talking about walking time. So
Mm-hmm.
it's very similar. If you want to ask the question, you say
Mm-hmm.
how long does
Mm-hmm.
it take, or you can say how much time does it take to walk from a place to a place. So, for example, how long does it take to walk from my house to the school? It takes probably 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
What about for you, Angela?
I've never tried walking to my school, but yes, like you said, probably about it. It will take about 15 minutes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell us as well, guys, how long does it take you? Would it take you to walk from your house to Maes
Mm-hmm.
or from your school to the closest city center? How long does it take you to walk from the school to the city center, Angela?
We are in the city center, so uh, to the Duomo, maybe it would be a 3-minute walk. So to the center of the city center, yeah, it
Yes,
takes 3 minutes. Yeah,
yes, it's really close.
it's so
Um,
close.
yes, and what about from the school to the park?
From the school to the park is a longer walk, so it takes about 10 minutes. Yep, around 10
Okay,
minutes.
so
Yep.
we're quite lucky, I think, where we
Yeah, yeah,
work because we work
absolutely.
really in the center. So
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't take a lot of time to go anywhere.
Yeah.
So, sorry. Okay, so Flavia says for the Cinque Terre, a weekend could be okay. You just need 10 minutes by train to go from one of the beaches to another. So remember, from one to another.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she doesn't advise the walking.
It's like no walking. Okay.
No, no.
And Frank's is actually it takes 20 minutes from my house to my office. In other times, 1 hour. Okay, so when there's no traffic, it's about 20 minutes. And I think by other times, he's talking about the traffic.
Okay, so Euralia, it takes maybe 2 hours. Wow.
Ooh.
It takes about 2 hours to walk from my house to the school. I hope that you don't walk. Then I hope you take the train or the bus. Oh, sorry.
Oops.
No.
Okay. It takes about, Marcelo, remember, it takes about 20 minutes to walk from my house to my gym. Okay, nice.
See,
Nice.
good. Just be careful with the spelling, Marcello. We
Yeah.
spell gym with a Y.
Why? Mm-hmm.
But it's nice. You can exercise on the way to the gym with
Yeah.
this walk.
It's a warm-up. And you don't need to do your
Yes.
warm-ups so when you get to the gym because you've already walked and yeah.
Exactly. So we have been answering questions, okay? And now we want you guys to ask the questions.
Yep.
So it says use questions beginning with how long to ask how much time you need. So remember the examples we gave. So how long does it take to do something?
Mm-hmm. How
So we
long
said,
does it
how
take?
long does it take to walk to the school? How long does it take to drive home? So to and the infinitive verb. And in the answers, we always say it takes plural. But in the questions, we ask it take singular.
Okay. And Frank says it takes 3 hours to walk from my office to my house. Oh Lord. That's
Crazy.
a long.
Very, very
long walk.
strange.
Okay, so guys, we want to see some questions which Flavia has
Amazing.
Very good. How long does it take to run a 5 kilometer marathon? Nice.
Okay, but be careful, Flavia, because a marathon is not 5 kilometers. So a marathon is a special type of race, which is very long. I don't know how long, but very, very long. So we
So
can
you have a
only say
half marathon?
marathon for
Yeah.
this thing. Exactly. Do you know the distance,
I don't
Angela, of a
know. I don't
marathon?
know. And I didn't even know that the marathons were fixed. I'm just learning it from you now. So I thought marathons could be how many ever kilometers one wanted. Like, okay, but it's good to
No,
know.
okay, no.
Every day
So
we learn.
a marathon is always
Mm-hmm.
42 kilometers.
42. Oh Lord,
So
that's why they say half marathon.
yes,
Now I get it. Yeah, understood.
exactly.
Very
So
nice.
if it's just 5 kilometers, you can say, how long does it take to run 5 kilometers?
5 kilometers. Yep. Okay. Yeah,
Yes.
understood. Okay. Marcella says, how long does it take to read a book? It takes about 20 minutes. That's a fast reader.
Yes, it's very fast.
Or maybe it's a
It doesn't
very
take me
a very
small book.
thin, yeah,
I think it takes me 3 days to read a book.
exactly. Yeah. A regular novel or just a write up. Okay, so Eulalia says, how much time do you need to make a pizza or fresh pasta? So
So, Eulalia, make sure we're trying to use it takes. So instead of how much time do you need, try how much time does it take, okay? It means the same thing,
yeah.
but we're just trying to use a different language structure.
Oh, there you go. Paolo knows it. How long does it take to run a marathon? 42 kilometers. Okay, so now I know it's 42 kilometers. It takes 3 hours. See?
I would disagree. I think that's very fast.
that is Paulo's record timing. I miss running so much. Okay, so Paulo, you'll say, I miss running. Okay.
Exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
We're
Oh,
really, really good, guys.
yeah. Especially for people who run, I
Okay,
think this
Marcello
is a
says
bad
it's very
time.
fast. It's true. Okay, so
Okay, we're both clicking.
hello. It is very fast because, and well done for the correction, there are only 75 pages in my book. Yes,
All right.
really good.
Really fast. Yeah. Okay,
And
understood.
Eulalia says, how much time does it take? So if we say does it take, we mean generally. Okay, so in general, how much time does it take, or how much time would anybody need to do something? So it's general. If you're talking about someone specifically, then we say, how long do you take to do something? And in the answer, we can say, instead of it takes generally, it takes me, and then the rest of the sentence.
Frank's making us laugh. He said, run a marathon for me 3 months. Okay. Frank and me, we are in the same boat. Yeah.
Me too.
We're all sailing in the same boat because, yeah, it would probably take me about 3 months to run a marathon. Yes. Because I don't run often and maybe I'm not in shape to run for a marathon, unfortunately.
So no, it's the same for me, and especially now I'm doing just no exercise.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, Lord.
I just say
Specific.
specific. Okay. Okay. So the next one we have is how many. So use questions beginning with how many or how much to ask about the amount of something you need. So not time, but the amount. But what is the difference between how many and how much, Angie? I see Paolo's comment.
Yeah, Paolo's comment. Paolo can run a marathon in like 3 hours. And how long does it take to eat a pizza? It takes 2 minutes. I'm hungry. Okay, so hungry spelling with a okay. Great. Both of us
Okay.
will. Paolo says the New York
So
Marathon
yes.
is my dream. Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Fantastic.
So Angie, what is the difference between how many, how much?
Yes. So we use how many with countable nouns. Okay. So when we're talking about things that you can count, we use how many, and how much is for uncountable nouns. All right. Very easy to remember.
Perfect. So then, guys, tell us in the comments which of these nouns are countable and which are uncountable. And if you want, try to ask a question with how many or how much. The only difference is now from the last question, instead of saying how long, you just say how many, and
Or
then
how
the
much.
item does it take, or how much exactly. We have flour, water, sugar, eggs, milk, oil, and chocolate.
Nice. We have an answer already. Giuseppe says
Amazing.
much for flour, much for water, sugar
So
much, eggs many, milk much.
uncountable, yes.
Ah, chocolate.
Yeah, so chocolate is a difficult one.
Yeah, chocolate's a difficult one.
And well done, Flavia. She says mostly liquids, yes, but also sugar is uncountable, and also chocolate is uncountable.
Yeah.
So usually, if we want to quantify chocolate, we say in grams, or we say in bars, a bar of chocolate or a piece of chocolate.
Yeah. Like meat, okay? Chocolate and meat. They are uncountable. Yeah. For meat, you would say a piece of meat, a piece of chocolate, a slice of meat.
A slice of a
maybe
meat, like a slice of ham.
a slice of ham. Yeah, a type of meat. Okay. Okay. So yeah, that's how we. How?
Okay, so Marcella, yes, Marcella has a question. How many does it take to buy any flowers? So this isn't so clear. This question for how many and how much is a bit different because we need how many and then the subject or the noun. So we know with how long that we're talking about time. We know how long is time, but how many, we need to know how many what.
How
So
many
what buys
apples? Okay.
flowers?
And now, yeah. How many?
Exactly. How many people
Yeah.
does it take to buy flowers? Maybe. So we need to know the subject. So if I say to Angie, how much sugar does it take to make a chocolate cake?
I'd say it takes 200 grams of sugar, for example. Okay. So how much sugar?
Exactly.
Uncountable. Okay.
And how many eggs does it take to make a chocolate cake?
Very nice. Paulo's given us a good answer. How much flour does it
Perfect.
take to make a cake? Nice.
Exactly. And we can say it takes 225 grams of flour.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So do we have any other questions, guys? Or can you answer our questions? So how much milk does it take to make a chocolate cake? And how many... Oh, everything is uncountable except for eggs. um, yes, 350 grams of sugar. Thank you, Eulalia. So we can say it takes 350 grams of sugar.
Nice. Frank has also
Okay.
said, I think the connection is so slow that we're all like
Yes.
writing. How many eggs does it take?
Yes, so
To
don't
make a
forget the
chocolate
auxiliary
cake?
verb does.
Okay, yeah.
Frank. So does it take? Good.
Nice. Flavia says, how much milk do you have for breakfast? Good.
Very nice. So I have a cup of milk because I eat porridge with milk. So it takes 1 cup of milk to make porridge. I'm perfect, Eulalia. So it takes 350 grams of sugar. Now flour is impossible to find is true.
Is
It's
it?
very true.
Is it true?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Well, at my Esselunga, we have been getting flour. So, well, we haven't had a
Oh, that's
problem as
great.
yet. Yeah. But yeast was difficult to find. But we found a few packets of yeast now.
Where? I can't find any.
Yeah. So, there is a YouTube
Marcella,
tutorial on how to make your own yeast. Okay. So you
really?
can go
Maybe
there.
I'll try.
Yeah.
I have enough time. So, but excellent, Marcello. How many eggs does it take to make an omelette? Fantastic.
Remember Anne? Because
Fantastic.
the word omelette starts with a vowel. Okay.
Yes, but really good. Really good. And for me, we said it takes 2 eggs to make an omelette.
Yeah. 2 eggs.
So really good. Okay. We're nearly at the end of the lesson, guys. So if you have any final questions, let us know and we'll just do a quick summary. So at the beginning of the lesson, we had a conversation about how long it takes us to get places and how many eggs it takes us to make an omelette. So looking at different ways we can use it takes. Then we spoke about driving time, and remember to ask a question. You say, how long does it take? The to and then the infinitive verb, and then we say from the first place to the second place. And when we ask a question, we say, how long does it take? And take is singular. But in the answer, we say it takes. So it's always plural.
Yep.
And we did the same thing for walking time. And then we asked our own questions. Well done, everyone who contributed to that. It was really good. And finally, we looked at some countable and uncountable nouns. And we looked at when we use how many and how much, how many for countable and how much for uncountable. But the rest of the question stays the same. Is there anything else you want to add, Angie?
Just wanted to read Paolo's comment. All the people make bread at home themselves. So we don't say they selves, we say themselves. I've written it down for you, Paolo. Okay, just that. And you really, guys, thank you so much for the participation. You really made it fun.
Yes.
And yes, it was an amazing webinar. We'll have to say bye bye for
Yes.
now, but we hope to see you again very soon. And have a
Bye,
lovely
everyone.
rest of the day. Enjoy. Bye.
Yes. Bye bye.